In the middle of our monitor panel, we have a control that says one place, and it has a rather large screen. There are 3 buttons below. This lets us do some pretty simple things within your coach. First, we'll start on the very left-hand side on the bottom. It says water pump. This button simply turns your water pump off or on. If your water isn't running when you turn your switch on your faucet, this would probably be the first place to check. If your water pump isn't on, you're not going to be getting running water. This also applies for the shower in the back. Another thing, if you're not getting water, is check to make sure that you actually have water in your tanks. And that is controlled here with the tank level button. So if I hit the tank level button, it brings up freshwater tank and gray waste tank. So the freshwater tank is how much of your fresh drinking water is available and in your tank, and it'll give you either an E for empty, an F for full, or some sort of fraction in between of how much is available. And then same on your gray waste tank, you'll get the E, F, or a series of fractions for how much capacity is left. This will tell you on the gray tank when you need to be thinking about dumping this tank and emptying it so you have more capacity. All right, to the right of the panel, we have a battery level button. We're going to push that. It gives us two lines of information, really. And we have basically a chassis battery at the top. We have a voltage level as a number. And then we also have a graph. And each of these have a voltage number and a graph. But let's start with the chassis battery. The chassis battery is the battery that starts the engine when you push the button, or old time speaking, turn the key. It's what starts your engine. So that's the chassis battery. And then as we go down, we have the house battery. House battery is your lithium ion batteries in the back. And this tells you the condition of those. And so we will once again have a voltage number, and we'll have a graphical display of where that is. And that's pretty simple. That's our one place.